adventure. Of course, mentioned that 21-22 tournament, which they reached by knocking out Simba in the qualifiers. Unfortunately, once there, they picked up just the 1 point in the group stage. So this campaign has already been a big step up, particularly after missing out on continental competition altogether last season. Coming into the final day with a chance of progressing to the knockouts for the very first time. That chance is slipping away, and it's surely almost gone now. Wydad also winning in the other final Group B game, happening simultaneously, of course, as always, on the final match day. They are 1-0 to the good against the group leaders, group winners, effectively ASIC Mimosas. 5 points clear, won't matter to them, aside from losing their unbeaten record in the tournament so far. It will be tough whatever happens here. Wydad need Galaxy to produce that unlikely comeback. A draw here won't be enough for Wydad to progress. Level on points with Simba coming into this too, but with the worst head-to-head. So whatever they do, how many goals they were to score in the other game, it won't matter. It won't come down to goal difference. It would have come down to the goal difference between Wydad and Galaxy if we'd ended up with a Galaxy draw. Say if we had ended up, it can still happen, as unlikely as it might look. If we end up with a Galaxy win here and a Wydad draw against ASIC, then it would come down to goal difference after they each beat the other 1-0 in their 2 meetings in Group B. So for that to happen, Wydad would have to concede an equaliser. Galaxy would have to score at least 4 for them to progress. They would have to score 6 at least. They need a 3-goal better result this evening than Wydad, who would of course remain if they were to draw. So realistically, Galaxy's prospects here remain with a turnaround in the other game, and then an astonishing 4-goal comeback in the second half, which is now underway. You can be sure they won't have given up yet. Verena Ramaraboli, I'm sure will have given plenty of good advice during half-time. This is a special moment nonetheless for this young club, and they want to be able to hold their heads high come the final whistle. If they can, at the very least, hold their own in the second half, I would say they can do that. The game looks to be getting away from them. 3-0 down after little more than 20 minutes, I should say. He survived a couple more scares than those 2 strikes of the post by Klaatu Sharma. Could have got embarrassing. They were 5-0 down at half-time. It would be harder to motivate themselves to come out and attack this second half, but that's what they all look to do, and it's what they're doing here. They are attacking. Daniel Sendami has changed between right and left wing throughout. Not had much joy on either wing. It's currently on the left. The high line has been a persistent feature from Galaxy, but they are playing with fire against Simba, who are looking to exploit that. Right on the halfway line, it's a very tight call as well. Omar Job, he was centimetres in it. Of course, you can't be offside in your own half, so very nearly a moot point. I'm surprised that Galaxy are persisting with that risky high line. They may have caught, particularly Omar Job, offside a few times, maybe 3 so far. but it's put them at a numerical disadvantage in defending more often than that. Worth remembering though, Galaxy are a club on the up. As mentioned, won their first league title in 2020 after 3 consecutive seasons of finishing second best. After that cancelled 2020-21 season, it was third place in 21-22 that saw them miss out on continental football, but they bounced back last year, finished 8 points clear of Gaborone United for their third title, a long way shy of the record 16 held by Township Rollers, who they are currently second to in this season's standings, with a couple of game